Super Mario Sunshine has got to be one of my favorite games since I was a little old Joe. I was about 8 years old when it came out, still playing all of my N64 games. One day my older brother's friend invited us to spend the night over at his place. At the time, we didn't have a GameCube, and I was in love with Nintendo. Hearing that he had Super Mario Sunshine, I was so eager to play as soon as I got there. That was the first memory I have playing the game. It wasn't without feelings of disappointment or disbelief, however. As we all know, the game starts off with our boys landing in Delfino, about ready to have a rip-snoring vacation, when all of a sudden...
What the fuck is this paint like?
Oh no.
What the fuck is this paint like goop?
So Peach isn't really noticing any of this being out of the ordinary until she sees something resembling Mario is staring her down off in the humid haze, only for it to disappear after looking away for a second. Now this right here establishes a great unsettling conflict, and little Joe cannot contain himself. What will happen next to our Good Samaritans? After Mario's finishing off whatever this thing was and saving the day, he gets locked up! He's being scapegoated for terrorizing the town with goop, and must clean everything and get it back to normal. Kicking off the first cleanup, you notice whatever happened ended up burying the locals. A strange piranha goop mobster is taking over the area until our boy joins forces with his new companion, Flood. It turns out this goop is a lot stranger than what we've thought and ended up burying Delfino's largest statue. It slowly raises back up to normal. Before you know it, everyone stares at the perch of the statue only to see this Mario creature has returned. Just look at those menacing eyes! This time with the ill intent of kidnapping the princess. And off he went. Not only is this jerk pretending to be me, but now he's just straight up Donkey Kong the princess off with him? Oh hell no! Come here, son of a bitch, damn it! Come here! God damn it! The princess is fine, but this weird shape-shifting creature starts running off again. You notice the paintbrush seems to have held the power of teleporting, just like those portraits in Mario 64. Now I have even more questions than answers, wondering what the hell is going on, and to what does this pseudo-ass Mario think he is? From there, the game keeps you wondering and you keep yourself occupied finding new shine sprites until BAM! Someone informs you that someone saw your lookalike over at Peanut Cannon. We make our over prepping ourselves for what will happen next, and there it is! Oh, get him! Get him! God damn it! Fuck! Seems like another standard chase segment like before until it brings you to this cutscene. Then the ominous music starts playing. You're more curious than before, wondering what the fuck does he have in store for us? The water parts ways, and holy shit!
What happened? Did the perpetrator get away?
It's a giant Mecha Bowser? This guy's pulling strings from all over the place. It has connections. It shows no remorse. Those red eyes show determination, trying to eliminate Mario, no matter what it takes. You end up having this ridiculously fun first battle against this Mario creature's Mecha Bowser, and after a long fight against the scrap metal, we become the victors. This is the moment. For the first time in my gaming life, I got kicked in the BALLS! This ominous creature shows up again, and we find out that wasn't his true form. We see the small, round-looking creature, the shitty, childish music playing, and we find our kidnapper is none other than... this weird, small-looking Bowser. I was laughing so hard in disbelief and in denial because surely this cannot be who I've been facing against this whole time. And it starts talking!
Leave my mama alone, you bad man.
I won't let you take Mama Peach away.
It just ruins the entire mystery behind Shadow Mario. The whole concept of its character goes down the drain. It's not a ruthless creature successfully wreaking havoc. It's just a guy in a Scooby-Doo costume, but instead of a guy, it's Scrappy-Doo.
Puppy power! I'm outsmarted!
I saw Shadow Mario as an equal, a negative version of all things bad that Mario could be. But now it's just Bowser Jr., and he's just fulfilling his father's boring agenda. I'm not going to say Bowser Jr. hasn't developed over time, but after going through so many different types of Bowsers in my life, why would Bowser Jr. be any different? So, after that jamboree of disappointment, you should just swallow the plot and keep playing the game. Only to find out there are no other redeeming encounters with Bowser Jr. Only after the 7th Shine Sprite is just another chase mission. Frankly, I wouldn't mind these missions if I didn't know Bowser Jr. was under that mask. I would have been totally fine if that creature kept shapeshifting into other menacing creatures. Or if it introduced more machine-like bosses. Or if it was riding on top of a wiggler desolating the beach. But no, alas, we revert back to the classic Bowser scheme trope. It almost feels like I was playing two separate games for a bit. For the first quarter of the game, it felt exhilarating and we're fending off this creature messing up the town. We have no idea what its limitations are or how intelligent it is in its plots. And then the rest seems like I'm just picking up after a child after having a little too much fun without adult supervision. It went from serious to sort of childish and family-friendly far too quick. And lastly, after having our bad little Bowser managing to kidnap the princess, I was expecting to have some sort of final battle with him. But no! It just goes all cop out with Bowser showing up going Mario! What a letdown. And Bowser's behind this all along, and we just see this kid riding on this ducky boat barking at us, which further tarnishes the potential development of Shadow Mario. All around the game was fun, but the plot could have been way better if they just stuck with the mysterious Shadow Mario at the end. And if they absolutely have to make it seem like this creature needs to be someone else behind the mask, just don't make it Bowser's son. Just give me someone really, give me Wario or Klepto or Beaver! Really, anyone could be fine, just don't give me someone related to Bowser after all that.